This is the next chapter of Barnes & Noble. A symphony of rustling pages, story time,
great job, crew,
and shelf discovery. CEO James Daunt, a British indie bookseller by trade, took the reins 7 years ago and is credited with saving the company from collapse after years of straight losses.
If you could title Barnes & Noble as a book, what would that have been in 2019?
I'm afraid we would be one of those books about self-esteem.
The first Barnes & Noble opened in 1917 right here in New York City and rapidly grew into the nation's largest bookstore chain, becoming a superstore in the 90s and earning a bit of a reputation as a big box supervillain, famously inspiring the movie You've Got Mail.
You've deluded yourself into thinking that you're some sort of benefactor bringing books to the masses.
At the height of its success, Barnes & Noble was a $2.2 billion business, operating nearly 1,000 stores nationwide. But it struggled to stay competitive in an increasingly online world, and it was sold for just $683 million in 2019.
Part of what you had to do was to get people to want to come back in to Barnes & Noble. Tell me how you've done that.
In bookstores, you get a different way of engaging with books, and they're really rooted in their communities and in a very visceral way. We've got really fantastic teams, tenured teams, people who vocationally believe in bookselling, and it's giving them the tools and the responsibilities to get on and make their stores better.
When the pandemic forced stores to close, Daunt saw a rare opportunity.
We literally said to each of the stores, take all the books off the shelves, reorganize your furniture, change where the bookshelves are, and then put it all back together again and see if you've got a better store.
His first move, scrap the standard layout and let each store curate books based on the communities they serve.
The core of your philosophy really is that each store should have its own personality. How is this store slightly different than a store maybe in Texas, where I'm from?
Well, we're on the Upper West Side, so we're in New York City, so quintessential New York author, Dorothy Parker.
Yes.
Nice additions. Now, I don't think you would expect to see this in Texas.
Barnes & Noble opened 61 new stores in 2024, 67 in 2025, and plan to open 60 more this year. Growth fueled in part by a new community of readers online.
I have no self-control in a Barnes & Noble, guys.
What do you think about Book Talk?
I love Book Talk, obviously, because it's bringing kids into our stores. Kids always find books, they always find trends. But what Book Talk's done is made it quicker and faster and more fun.
The next digital wave on the horizon, AI.
You have said that if the rise of AI books becomes a thing, you would be willing to sell them within your stores.
Yes, I have actually no problem selling any book as long as it doesn't masquerade or pretend to be something that it isn't. So as long as an AI-written book says it's an AI-written book, then we will stock them.
Technology may change the way stories are told, but Daunt still believes that the true power of books is in the human connections they create.
Do you still, as a lover of books and a reader, believe that people need books?
I think we are in a fairly difficult political moment, social moment, and I think one of the vocational essences of being a bookseller is that you sit within your communities as a place of acceptance and tolerance and kindness. The book and the creativity of authors and the effective cultural sort of dynamism that goes alongside books will remain, and bookstores will be part of that.
You know, he believes, like I do, and a lot of librarians and readers, that we need books for conversation, for empathy.
To make movies.
Right. To make movies.
I was just thinking, for you, this is like, could you interview the Blockbuster CEO next for movies?
Well, that's good for Carson, but I'm afraid Blockbuster is no longer. No longer.
They have done a great job of making you want to go back into the brick and mortar and experience the store.
Yeah.
Some places haven't done that so well. Like music spots aren't necessarily the same, but they've done a great job.
Well, my kids love going to Barnes, and not even just because of the books. They sell so many other things besides the books.
Well, and that's what Daunt says. He says the surest, clearest sign of the turnaround is that the stores are full of kids.
Yeah, their kids
and parents and caretakers bring their babies, but teens also go in the afternoon to the Starbucks, study, whatever.
It's like a library.
So that gives them a lot of hope for the next generation of readers, which gave me a lot of hope.
When our babies were toddlers, we lived at that Barnes & Noble in our neighborhood. It's just a great way to entertain the kids, get them interested in reading, and they were always very hospitable.
And they always wanted toys.
Yes, they did.
Hey, you know what's fun to do in Barnes & Noble? Go to the cookbook section and grab the Today cookbook that we did and sign one and then just leave it in there.
Oh, have you done that?
I've done that, yes.
Well done.
Yes, I've gone to my Bloody Mary recipe and I'm like, drink up. Hair of the dog. Carson did.
I love that.
That's neat. Yeah. All right. By the way, you can watch the extended conversation with our Business in America CEOs. If you just have an NBC News subscription, scan the QR code and you can download the app and subscribe and hear it all.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.